ESM Podcast.
I am so bad at the video game Apex Legends that my friends at college have started like a support group every time I play. Like, I'll shoot a guy, like one shot, like I'll miss every shot, but I'll like hit one of them, they're like, yay, you did it. Or like, I'll grapple away and run away, and they're like, oh my god. Like, I feel like there's like,
congrats, Danny,
I did so much positive enforcement whenever I play that game now, just because like, my first game was so bad.
You're doing it.
I've done it.
How many games have you played?
Like 5?
5?
But those last 4 have been very positive.
That's me when I play Smash, basically.
You're doing it.
Yeah. I like finally win a game because I'm playing as Bowser and I can kind of pretend like I know what I'm doing when I play Bowser. That's what happens.
Bowser mains.
Alright, welcome to the ESM Podcast. What number is this?
6. Yep.
Ooh.
Something like that.
It's 6. Okay, that's cool.
Starts with an S.
We're over halfway to double digits.
What?
No, we're
We finally reached James' age in podcast number.
Damn, bros.
So how have y'all been? It's been a while since we've done this.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Last time was Thanksgiving,
Was it?
Yeah.
Last
Yes,
podcast.
it was.
Yeah.
It was because
which was what, like 6 months?
the thumbnail is Tanner's face and it says Plucksgiving.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I still haven't shaved.
You haven't shaved since that
At least twice.
That fateful day.
I'm sure Taylor would be willing to give you some of his. If you want.
Just cut it off and just take some hot glue.
So what's something notable that's happened in y'all's life lately?
Well, I noticed like everyone has facial hair now. That's like a theme.
Yeah.
I mean, we've kind of had
To an
it.
extent, yeah. Yeah, you got like
Yeah.
a lot.
I meant everyone that I'm looking at.
Right. Yeah.
This is not permanent. This is just laziness.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
I was gonna say, you usually don't rock racial hair.
No, I don't. It doesn't look good. I literally just it gets like here and then just looks bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep
That's how I
mine
felt for
kind
a
of
long
like
time.
more like a goatee.
But yeah, so I'm hoping I shave eventually. That'd be pretty cool.
I got a pocket knife, you know.
Well, you got a pocket knife. I got some shaving
Got
cream.
some
Let's go.
Got some band-aids. Immediately stop the bleeding.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
I'm immediately impeccable. Wow.
This is the funniest thing ever.
I can't. Oh my.
Okay.
Why is my face melted?
Mine looks really weird.
This will inevitably be the podcast image. It's I tried to take a panoramic.
Yeah, I know. Mine looks really weird.
Where did my eyes go?
Hey, you look. What is that? What is that like? Tiki, like that stone tiki image?
Easter Island head.
Easter Island. That's exactly. Oh, holy fuck!
I love how you and Tanner are weird, and then me and Taylor are
You guys are
completely
just
normal.
for some reason. Holy!
Oh my
That's so good.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Wow.
That's incredible. Wow.
That's probably gonna be the image in this background of this video.
I have no idea where we were before that. That was just. I look at
That's it. Get you the freaking Easter Island head.
I kind of see it. Night in the museum.
Yeah.
I love visual humor and.
It's audio podcast.
It's okay. We'll put it.
We'll have a reference.
Yeah, we'll have it in the video.
We'll do it live.
We'll just have it to where you
it'll-
slowly zoom
Yeah.
on Tanner's
Yeah.
face.
Throughout throughout the
video, it'll just get incredibly close.
Very slowly.
And then we'll have it cut to an Easter Island.
like a comparison side by side.
In and out.
Like a video essay. And you can see here as we get closer, you can actually see on the detail on the side of his face, it is actually almost identical to the Easter Island head that we see in most cultures.
Yes.
Yes.
Quite intriguing, Bob.
What the fuck were we doing?
I don't know, but I'm trying.
Is there water in there?
Yeah.
No.
What's
I'm just
something?
gonna interrupt the podcast
Yeah,
here
drink
for a
this.
second.
I genuinely like almost
Just
went
get
for
some of
it.
that ultra duster.
Actually sprayed it. What the fuck?
It's air.
Oh, it's just air. I was like,
Give me that.
good lord.
Not delicious.
For some context, we just
put it in
passed around
I put it
a...
in the freezer.
Bottle.
What's that stuff called?
Bottle
Dust
can-
cleaner?
Yeah.
Ultra duster.
Yeah,
Industrial strength.
Can compressed
It's
air.
the stuff you
Air.
use to clean out your keyboard.
Ah.
You like a spray can.
It's
of air.
meant to clean your
electronic
offices,
components.
factories, and automobiles. Multi-purpose duster.
Cool.
What were we talking
Notable things that are happening in our lives.
Facial hair was the topic.
Facial hair was the topic.
Ourselves?
about? Oh no, we haven't. But it's the same.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's the same people who were on the
Last time, yeah, probably.
Probably.
What?
But should we reintroduce just like
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
continuity? Alec, you begin.
Your name starts with A.
It ends
Your
with
first
like.
name starts with A, so
Hi.
so alphabetically you'd be the first one.
Well, this is the
Since
first. No one ever goes by
Well,
the first.
what I'm saying is A is the first letter of the alphabet, and your
Yeah,
name
yeah.
also starts with your first name. At least also
Yeah.
starts with A, so you would technically be the first person in alphabetical order.
Essentially,
So
Yeah,
go
so
ahead and
if you
say
didn't
your
get
first
that,
name.
the first letter of the alphabet is A, which happens to
And now,
coincide
what's the
with
question?
And now I understand that most of the time it's in last name format that you would go by in an alphabetical situation.
Which ironically, he would be almost last.
Yeah, exactly. Which is crazy, but in this situation he goes.
I'm first and last
So-
at the same time.
So basically, what we're saying is, Alec, please introduce yourself.
And thus ends the mansplaining portion of the.
Hello.
And we'll see you next week. Good episode. Thanks, guys.
No! Son of a.
Alright, Alec,
Hey,
tell us your
guys.
name and your favorite color.
Well, name's Alec, and so far right now my favorite color is cyan.
Oh.
I guess you could classify that as
I
cyan.
wasn't really expecting an answer, but I like that one.
For reference, he was pointing to some LED lights he has hung in the top of this attic that he lives in his parents' house.
Attic. This is pretty spacious for an attic.
It's an above ground attic.
Above ground,
Wait.
an attic is always.
I meant to basically.
Oh my god.
Now that is a quote for the ages.
Above ground attic.
It's an on-ground attic.
That would have been funnier.
Oh man.
Yes.
Alright.
You
Me.
with the beard.
I'm Smitty,
Okay.
and I like to say hi.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color.
Blue.
Okay.
Blue's a color.
Blue is a color, that's very true.
Blue is also a microphone brand.
Yep.
Yes.
Also true.
Like staplers. What's the quote? What's the quote?
That was
But
good.
also like apple, the fruit, but
The
also
fruit.
apple, the tech company. Do you remember that
Oh,
yeah, I
tangent
think
you
so.
went on for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean words that are the same?
I
But
rewatched the
different
podcast the
meaning?
other day, and
Yeah.
that was in it.
Was that the last one?
No, it was in before this.
Okay. Yeah,
I think.
that was good.
So, you.
With the glasses.
You.
Soldier, they call me Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, would you like to comment on the release of your new video game console?
You seem to be some.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to.
Sucks!
I'm trying to start a business here. I'm trying to whatever the fucking
No one cares.
plural word is for entrepreneurize.
Uh-huh.
Is that a word? I'm trying to be an entrepreneur.
Aren't you supposed to be in jail?
Nope. No, that's all. No comment. No, that's my name's James Riddle.
You really had me fooled.
No way!
With that spot on Soldier Boy impression.
Man, yeah, I've been
Dude, we
practicing.
could have fooled the whole audience.
Oh, man.
We could have
Sorry,
had
We could have had
We could have put Soldier Boy in the title.
My palms were sweaty. It was, you know.
Okay, Eminem, calm down.
What were your knees like?
Oh, they were weak.
But the question is, did you get mom's spaghetti?
Was there vomit on your sweater already?
My favorite color is probably a navy blue. Yep. There it is.
So
That sounds like your autobiography.
So
James Riddle.
basically-
a navy blue.
So basically, the color of your jeans.
Yep. And
Would that be
Wait.
classified?
And the jeans are from Old Navy.
Hey.
But,
Probably
I
not.
don't think so.
oh.
I don't remember where I bought it. I've had these jeans for fucking ages.
Okay.
I don't own jeans anymore.
Probably Target.
That's very true. So high, guys.
Welcome to the ASMR Podcast.
All right, Tanner, you have.
Hi, my name's Robert.
No. Easter Island head looking mother. You have to introduce yourself
All right.
in the style of an ASMR video.
Hello everyone, my name is Tanner. I've personally enjoyed the Dollar Paint lately. It's very nice.
Oh, you're really good at this thing.
I might have fancied him.
Do you have some kind of experience?
Or the ASMR Club.
Tanner, do you have a secret ASMR
That would have
YouTube channel?
That
we're
would have
not
been funnier
talking
if I had like something like tap on. They all like
Oh,
tap
yeah,
on.
you
stuff.
Oh, you mean those
Yeah,
like weird
It's
ear
not too late.
things?
You could still.
There's nothing to
No,
tap.
get that cam.
Added- Oh yeah.
And
Hand
just
me that
tap on
added chips actually.
like crinkle it.
Hey y'all, I know it's nice.
Ooh, that's creepy. That's really. That's that.
Start chewing on a pickle. That's a
Oh,
thing.
thanks, James.
Alright, I'm now gonna tap on my
Let's get some clicks in here. Need some.
Get some scissor cutting.
With the water bottle.
Ooh. I'm already feeling relaxed.
And then you gotta get some. Oh god! Some of those in there, you know, for the people that were actually into it. You
Then we
know?
go back to the snapping.
Alright, let's get some. Oh my god, it hurts!
So
We are not held responsible for any bleeding of the ears that may have been
I'm gonna
caused.
cause my own ear.
Headphone warning.
Dude, like
Headphone users warning.
I'm gonna like listen to this later and forget about it. And then, like, be like, man, I'm an
You're gonna
ass.
troll yourself.
I
in
know.
the past.
Fuck you, me. Don't fuck myself. God damn. I'm really proud of that. So,
All right,
what's your name?
I am.
Yeah.
We probably should introduce them.
I'm Will.
What's your favorite
Mr.
color?
Phone Tapper.
My favorite color is Wingstop green.
That's a pretty good green, actually. That's like a kind
Would
of.
that be also,
solid green.
wouldn't that also
Solid
be a
green.
UNT green?
It's pretty close.
Or is it a little bit darker?
Yeah, they're pretty close.
They're pretty close.
Dasani water bottle cap green.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, you bet right.
That's a good
Yeah.
rain.
Can you hand me my North Texas Go Mean Green sponsored water bottle?
Oh, I should-
Nalgene brand water bottle,
I got you,
32
fam.
ounces.
I also
Here you go.
had.
Oh, thanks.
I also had my. That was a tape measure.
That was such a visual joke.
That really was. Well, that was probably the longest intro in the history of ESM Podcast.
That was an intro?
It still was the intro. It still technically is probably considerable the intro.
How deep are we in?
It's not English.
Oh my gosh.
We're all
So far to
Okay, so
Let's get a topic.
basically back to so we're back.
after the great
electrical
flood.
difficulties.
ASMR water difficulties.
We had a slight flood.
Got a little bit too into the ASMR. Almost short-circuited a recording equipment.
You could say we got a little too close to the splash zone.
Things got wet.
A little too sea-worldy for comfort.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I feel about this.
All right.
Tanner,
Huh?
let's hear a story. I'm
Oh.
sure you have one
Okay.
saved up.
No, what were we talking about?
Oh.
Shut it down.
Immediately.
But I thought, like, I'm just trying to, like, ration out our stories.
We were gonna.
Like,
go
You're right. You're right.
We're-
We're front loading right
I don't
now.
know, what were we on? We were talking about facial hair.
We were
and then we were talking about
our
ASMR.
names and our favorite colors.
And like shit that's different now. That's what we were gonna do. We're gonna go through.
Oh. What?
Facial hair was different. That's what we started with.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
been
like different
changed
in our
since
lives.
the last
Oh,
podcast.
story. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So what's changed about you since the last time we had a podcast? Did you change your name a little bit?
My name?
Mr. Wilt?
Yeah, I added. Alright, this is big news, guys. And I want everybody to. Okay, we can get serious a little bit. This is a fun podcast. You know, guys, we have fun here, but we need to get serious every once in a
As
while.
being boys.
I need to know that you can all support me through this time, and I just want everybody to know that there's been a slight change. I would now like to announce that I've added a T at the end of my name.
I was really hoping you'd say, I've changed my name to Whelp. What's your name? Whelp.
But in all seriousness, my name is Wilt.
Does it accurately represent how I feel?
You know, like a flower.
When did we all become really emo?
You know, like, dude, you know, like how a flower like dies in
That's me.
in the winter. That's me, dude.
Do you become bloom in the summer and then you're just a total upbeat, cool guy?
Yeah, I changed my name depending on the season. So your turn.
Fuck. I don't know.
Tanner.
I have less money.
No way, me too.
Has anything changed about me in 2 months?
It's been more than 2 months. Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
It was
3.
yeah, 2.5.
I don't know. Started listening to jazz more.
Nice.
Yeah, I've started going to UNT's little like jazz things they have at the Union.
Ooh.
They're a lot of fun.
You should come.
Smooth.
You should come.
Do they
You should
snap?
come to my gig.
Dude, heck yeah. Hit me up with that deets. Right now. Tell me the address.
We'll plug our stuff at the end of the show.
So James,
I want backstage passes.
what has changed about you?
Yeah, pretty much nothing. I play video games.
Okay.
Always have. I'm playing different games now,
But
but some of the same.
oh.
How's Fallout 77?
Fallout 77? Yeah, no, that game's a shit show. It really is. I so wanted that game to be good.
It was more a joke on how I've fallen for my own joke. It is.
I wasn't gonna take that conversation seriously.
I was scared. I thought you actually were about to go on a Fallout 76 conversation.
Oh yeah, I was.
Oh.
Yeah, I was.
He fell for his own joke.
Yeah. But no, we can save that for later if you want, or I can go on a tangent now.
No, let's save that. For
All right.
for later.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Video games.
Which Witcham.
Witcham, so the same games. I've been playing Vermintide 2 still.
Is that like
Still stuck on that.
I feel like it sounds like Witcham is like an off-brand of The Witcher.
It's very like Texan term.
I was just waiting for you to like correct yourself, and you just didn't. You just had a look on your face like, this is my life now.
Witchins.
So which in video game?
I've been playing Apex.
That's a fun
Legends.
game. Good
of
game.
course.
Good game.
Very good game. Released out of nowhere like a week ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still better than Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. We'll be having a conversation on that later.
Oh, I hope
certainly. Also, a game called Conan Exiles pumped a bunch of hours into with somebody else sitting at this table.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Other than those, I played a little bit of what's that game called? It's Stalling I don't know.
Stalingrad?
I was gonna make a joke, and I messed it up.
I thought that was the joke. I thought that the joke was you were taking forever to say.
It was. That was my attempt to repair the joke, right?
I was hoping you were gonna say Red. What's that game called? Red. Something of Stalingrad.
Oh, Red Orchestra 2.
Red Orchestra 2.
Oh, Red Orchestra.
I thought this was a joke that y'all weren't saying Red Dead. I was like,
I thought that was the first, but it was just terrible. Let's just move on. Taylor, what's going on in your life?
Oh boy. I got a job a few weeks ago and bought a truck right after the last podcast. So
That's good.
life's changing.
We are.
Didn't you have to spend a lot of time repairing that truck?
Yeah, and I mean it's still.
Does it work? No.
It works. Yes. I've decided to just fully restore it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be out of commission for a few months. So I spent a bunch of money on my shit car so I can drive to work. That's it though.
Okay. This is my turn now.
yes.
Well, today, the most interesting thing that happened today for me was I turned in my, I guess, second application for a job at Hobby Lobby, which is
Moving up in the world.
hopefully I get because that'll give me a dedicated Sunday off all the time because it's a Christian store, so they have Sundays off all the time.
A la Chick-fil-A.
It's like
If you're familiar with
like
the
Chick-fil-A.
the small business,
Kinda, yeah.
Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's a local business. You know?
I think it's only in kind of this surrounding area.
Yeah.
What, Chick-fil-A?
I don't think many people know about Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better
But we're here to
examples
spread
of,
the-
a
you know-
local thing, but it's really good. But
See, we're just trying to support local businesses by
Yeah.
spreading spoken word of mouth,
Yeah.
by spreading our mouths,
By spreading our legs.
by spreading our open.
We're open for business.
24/7.
Spread 'em wide.
You guys done yet?
That was sarcasm for anyone who's a little bit thicker skulled. Yeah.
I never heard that. Thicker skulled.
Does that mean Tanner's thicker skull?
Yes.
Well, let's see. Ooh, me and Smitty have been watching a new show that Rooster Teeth came out with every week so far for... How many weeks has it been going on? For 5 weeks?
What's it called?
4 weeks?
Genlock.
Genlock?
Oh.
Yep.
I've seen
Pretty
ads for that. Is it good?
It's real good. It comes out every Saturday.
What is the topic of said show?
It's like it's like Ruby, so anime, but more.
American anime?
We gotta support
Well,
our local
yeah.
Texas anime.
But it's not like Well, it's fantasy, but it's not like it's not like monsters. It's mechs and like robots.
So sci-fi?
Yeah.
Aight.
All right.
Round and round and round it goes.
So-
Who's next?
Nobody knows.
Take it away, Penny. It's funny because it's a reference to a thing people know. Shit.
Do you guys remember last episode of the podcast when there were just a bunch of silences?
Uh-huh.
That was the whole shtick, though.
Yeah, and some of them were edited, but some.
Oh
of them
yeah,
genuine.
I went in and made some of them longer.
Because then some.
You have to audience decide at home which ones were edited and which ones were normal.
Winner gets $10,000. That's not
Send
true.
in your answers.
Winner gets this one penny I have.
Send in your answers to gmail.com and you might get $2,000.
I would have said V-Bucks. That would have been kind of funny.
Just a little bit funny.
Yeah.
Just a little bit funny.
V-Bucks, like the new cryptocurrency.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious if the government follows
Our
all of as much as
Are V-Bucks the new Bitcoins?
I'm going to let this silence go. Woo! Alright, have y'all been playing any, do y'all have any interesting video game stories that you would like to share?
Interesting.
I mean,
Would anybody
What classifies as interesting?
you think about it and you're like, that's pretty neat.
I've been playing
Hey, that's
a
pretty
new
neat.
game.
What's
Been playing
that?
Crackdown 3.
How is that?
It's more Crackdown.
Yeah, Terry Crews is in that, right?
Yeah, that's all who I play as. I'm now mid-sized Terry.
Nice.
That's my spotty wash. That's all I can think of when I think of Terry Crews.
You not his football career or his
Nope.
his career.
Just
He
his
did
Old
football?
Spice commercials that were
Or
memes.
his
Sorry,
his
wrestling.
vast acting career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mainly know him for his acting career. I didn't know he did football.
I actually didn't know that either.
Yeah, he was actually
Just now.
he did the commercial for this year's Super Bowl.
Do you know Ludacris was actually a rapper before he was in
That's
the Fast
fucking
and Serious
ludicrous, man.
movie?
Holy.
Fast and Serious.
Fast and
Before-
before he became a Fast and Serious actor by joining those movies.
Why does that sound like a Chinese knockoff? Fast and Serious.
Slow and friendly.
So,
Slow
the
and
sequel.
Quick and angry.
So, anybody else have any
I've
cool?
been-
What's an interesting video game story you have, Alec?
I don't really have a story, but I've been also playing a new game, Far Cry New Dawn.
How was that?
It's really good. In one day, I spent 8 hours in the game, straight.
They just keep
I've heard it's more Far Cry.
Yeah.
they just keep pumping out those.
So far, this isn't. I don't. Has there ever been one that's like based off the the one before it, or is this the first one that's
They
been
did.
based?
Primal was the same map as 4, I think. And they
Primal? Really?
They took the same map but made it.
Oh.
like prehistoric.
These are yearly now, right? This is a yearly series.
I don't know.
I think it's just.
It's starting to feel. It feels like it. If
They come out pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Well, 4 to 5. Well, I guess Primal. Primal to 5 was a
If you count
pretty
Primal.
decent
Primal.
jump.
Yeah,
in
that's
time.
true. But 5 and this one, New
It
Dawn,
was like a
is
year and a
pretty-
half, 2 years almost. I think.
Okay.
It's closer to a year.
I never played 5, but
Year and a half.
I really like New Dawn so far.
That's
I'm
cool.
70 to 80% of the story completed already.
Oh yeah.
With
yeah,
8 hours.
I like the
10
aesthetic.
hours.
I like the aesthetics of this game.
Yeah.
There's only like
That's
22.
interesting.
There's only 22
That's
main story quests.
I've heard it's. I haven't played it, but I watched a review on YouTube, so obviously I'm an expert.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what all other of the Far Cry's have you played?
I did play 3. That one, actually, Will over here. We tried to play co-op, but that's when they didn't have actual co-op.
Yeah, I've heard New Dawn is like. It's not a bad game, but it's just more Far Cry. Like if
like
you like
Primal.
Far Cry, it's more Far Cry.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's every good.
Not necessarily like
It's like
It's-
Primal
adding
was where
any
it
of the-
was-
Actually, that's
Yeah.
false. They did add something new. They added a leveling system for their enemies. There's different tiers of enemies now. There's level 1 enemies, level 2 enemies, level 3, and then level
Kind of
4.
like Assassin's Creed.
Sort
Yeah.
of.
oh, okay.
So, like,
I was
purple
thinking, like,
enemies.
Borderlands style.
Kinda, except not like specific numbers. It's just like gray, blue, purple, yellow, and yellow is like a crown for like legendaries.
I have a cool Borderlands story.
Okay.
So last year at UNT, we have this thing where people come and talk at like the College of Music thing, and this guy was coming from Gearbox because Gearbox is in like Frisco, and he talked he talked about like how they program the music in that game in their games, and he like hinted that that Borderlands 3 was like coming up, and then somebody I knew like did an internship there, and he got to like work on the game,
Really?
Really?
This just in, Borderlands 3 confirmed.
Confirmed.
If it
this
wasn't.
podcast,
This podcast has got it
This is the
taken down.
first announcement of.
Well, I wouldn't. They haven't. They never officially like announced anything, but they did. I remember Gearbox was like showing off like a long time ago. They were showing off like their new like system and how they can create the game, and they were basically like saying, "This is our new way of being able to create the next game."
So I have broken an NDA that I never signed.
This just in.
This just
It's a
in.
leak.
Confirmed.
It's a live
Loopholes.
It's a live
leak.
leak right now.
Half-Life 3 is confirmed also, by the way.
This is why those 7 people that watch this podcast, you're in.
You're in.
You're in.
Guys, you're in.
You're in the right place.
You're informed.
You're in.
Which means you're just as liable as we are. You've been bamboozled.
Contract's in the description.
By clicking play,
But you should be fine. Just, nobody's ever opened it. I guess for like a video game. Did you have anything else on Borderlands, or was that?
I think that was about it.
Okay,
But it's confirmed.
that's cool. I've been playing a lot more Smash lately. It's been
You've been smashing.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually really proud. I entered. There was a 95-person tournament at UNT. I got 17th. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid.
Did you play the same character throughout, or did you have to switch characters all the time?
I mainly played. I played Daisy throughout the entire thing, except for like I tried for a Desperation Bayonetta. It did not work.
Didn't they like nerf Bayonetta pretty
Yeah,
hard?
I played her in 4 though, so I'm still like maybe she's still good. And then she is.
She's one of the, you love her so much that you're just like, please.
I have played her for so long. I'm like, come on, it's all coming back to me, and then it never does.
Yeah, I played some online matches, but out here with shitty internet, it sucks.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You play occasional
Oh.
people where like you're watching a slideshow and you can, but they get to get like they can
Oh,
move
yeah,
at
they're
full speed
moving.
and you're just jumping around and like can't block, can't dodge. It makes you just have to like blindly attack and hope you hit them.
That sounds like the lyrics to like a sad country song. Can't block, can't dodge.
You just got blind attack and
I was in like some kind of country food restaurant the other day, and like the song that was on, I went to the bathroom, and the song that was on in the bathroom like ticked every country box in like 30 seconds. He had mentioned tractors or 4-wheelers and tractors, and
Yes.
also like a farm, and also drinking beer.
Play bingo.
Yeah.
Just yell in the urinal. Bingo!
Some dude's hands him like up in the stall.
I win.
And the music video is just a really intense bingo match.
That's cool.
They're really like checklists, aren't they? Yeah.
I mean,
All like genres have that though.
it makes
Yeah.
money.
It makes some money. You know what they say about those country songs?
The most annoying.
Tell me, cold country singer.
They make money.
You're just going for more of an old man.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I imagine like a country singer, but like in like a blizzard. I don't know why.
Have you just still been playing Overwatch, Tanner?
I have. I've done worse, but you know what? It's okay.
Didn't you hit platinum?
I'm still on the verge. I'm now 50 off platinum.
Shit, dude.
So I'm
50
still
under?
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm still dancing on that platinum
Yeah.
line.
What?
I was trying to motion silently for you to get me a
Did you need a water, Will? Is that what we're
get you
doing? A water?
Can you get me a water as well?
You want a buble?
Yeah.
Michael,
There's a Michael Bublé right here.
Thanks.
Here's your Michael Bublé.
Could I have a water as well?
You want a buble or a water?
Water, please. Thank you.
Well, now that we've ruined the podcast.
Okay, so yeah, so basically Overwatch, I've done a little bit worse because like I didn't play all summer, and when I got back, the meta changed. It's now it's now tank 3. Now. I was worried I would spill it.
Alright.
But yeah, basically, the meta in Overwatch has changed like a little bit since I left.
Right.
It's now very tanky and very supporty. So eventually I'll get used to it, but no, it's kind of weird right now.
Gotcha.
They keep.
Yeah, I still haven't played in quite a while.
We should play sometime.
Yeah.
You hear about all this? You hear about all this Paris stuff people are freaking out about?
Paris, what?
Okay, so they released a new map called Paris, which is Paris,
Okay.
and there's a bunch of secrets and stuff. So they have like a bunch of they have like the secret door that has like a French. Smitty, what is wrong?
Ignore us.
They have like this door. It has like a French word that means like 2 stars, and if you walk up to it with like a 2-star difficulty hero, it'll open, and you get like more French words. It's a huge conspiracy, dudes. It's deep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Interesting.
Everyone,
It's like an ARG.
everyone thinks it's gonna lead to like the next hero, pretty much.
So does it? Is it like a door that leads to a door that leads to a door that leads to a door?
Imagine no, it's just like a door that leads to information on another secret area, and people are now looking for that secret area.
What was it? What was it? The release of Ana? That they had like this entire like ARG thing going
Dude,
on?
Sombra was the longest.
Sombra,
that was the
I think that was
longest.
probably
They
the
literally
longest.
at one point they had a website that was just a counter.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
it
That's
was
right.
like it was like 50 days.
The whole thing about
It was
Sombra is
encrypted
that
and everything
yeah,
too.
that they would that Blizzard would just tweet out that encoded thing and be like, have fun like every like I don't know like week, like
Yeah.
every other week. But I don't think they did anything special for Ana, but I think they did like tease it a little bit because people were
There
saying
were a few,
that
like pictures.
there was a few pictures on I can't remember the map. Dorado?
Maybe.
The one with the bells at the very beginning.
I remember
You can
watching a YouTube video that was like all the clues that were released before a hero or whatever.
Yeah,
It
then
was-
Ana's like you could see like it's like apparently if you went to the top of a certain building you could see like a figure that looked like Ana in the like distance or something like that along the rooftops or something.
And then sometimes they just release heroes on Twitter. Like Hammond was just like,
Yeah,
He's in the
There he
drain.
is. We're lazy. We're not gonna. Cheat.
Another animal. Here's hamsters.
take your hamster, you freaks.
Of course, everybody was wanting. What was it? Jetpack Cat.
Jetpack
Jetpack.
Cat. That was in the Bridget hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even referenced Jetpack Cat in her freaking trailer.
Yeah. Okay, so context. Jetpack Cat was like a beta hero at some point. Like,
Wasn't he? He was supposed to be like basically the Pharah.
yeah, Farah started as a cat with a jetpack, and eventually the idea got scrapped. But like, they kept on putting this Jetpack Cat like propaganda within like new hero stuff, and so everyone's pissed and wants Jetpack Cat now.
It's because they released like the concepts and then like they started like putting it in like blueprints you could find around the map, and they're like, why do they keep putting this in? You're thinking, Jetpack Cat.
I just wish they just like made it her ult like they did with Ash and Bob,
Oh,
because that would then it would just appease people. What were we talking about before?
That.
Overwatch.
Okay,
Overwatch,
Overwatch, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, no.
Well, I've been playing League of Salt still.
How's that?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Dude, Tostitos, if only it had a T on the end, because then it'd be,
Toast Tito.
fucking
The same
Hannah.
backwards and forward. Yeah.
Pet race car.
Yeah.
What's
what is
this?
it called?
Oh
I know.
my God.
I know. What
It
you're
starts
trying to say.
It starts with a P.
An anagram. That's not
I
right.
kept thinking anagram too, but it's
That's
not.
not right.
I'm so lost.
Put your answer in the comments below.
Okay, so if there's an extra T on Tostitos.
at the end.
So like how a word.
At the end,
Tostito.
because then it would be spelled the same forwards as it is backwards.
Tostito, but then no, the S would be before
Yeah.
the O.
Fuck, I'm dyslexic. It's not even one.
Disregard everything.
Anyway, I've been playing a new champ that came out in League of Legends.
How are they?
Well, like
He's
can
fun.
steal.
Yeah, you can steal
stuff.
people's ults. and
Yeah.
use it. His
Oh my
ult just
God.
takes.
They
somebody else's
pretty
ult.
much had to
I haven't played
redo.
since he was in like the test servers.
They basically had to redo everybody's ults.
It's called a palindrome.
That's it.
Yay!
We got
I
it.
remember reading like a dev diary on League of Legends. It was a video that they did, And they basically had to make a whole new system when Silas came out, because like Fiora's ult was based on her passives. So they had to figure out how to make her ult connect to the passives.
Yeah, like
Because otherwise it would be useless without the passives.
Yeah, with Shyvana you get to like your whole attack set's changed to her
Yeah,
ult.
same thing with Nidalee.
Yeah.
You basically just become that champion.
With like
Their
the Master
abilities.
E's, it procs off of your stun and stuff. They had to change a lot.
This character is so complicated. We broke the game and now have to rebuild it from scratch.
No, basically, they basically said that they're like, when we did this, we made a system. If it doesn't work with Silas, there's something wrong.
Not those spaghettios. We broke it.
I've been wondering when League of Legends is going to start just releasing characters that like absolutely like just defy like
They've released
game
two.
code and things, and yeah, it looks like they're starting to like because they've just been releasing new characters and they're trying to innovate and innovate and innovate.
Oh,
on
you
top
mean
of them.
Nico?
They're running dry.
Nico's my
They're-
favorite.
They're currently in their stealing abilities from other champions phase at the moment.
Nico does the same thing, except instead of ults,
It's auto attacks.
she steals like. Say you're playing a character on the other team. I take the look of you and I steal your basic
It's on the
attack.
same team.
Oh yeah, sorry, same team. No, it's not.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's been a while since I played her, but she steals. She copies your teammates, whoever you choose to look like their on basic attack.
I'm not gonna come back to League until AP Shaco gets buffed. Sorry, Shaco.
He's
Actually
he's
how it's
alright
pronounced.
right now.
Yeah.
They've been changing things around. Like
They
Nasus is
reworked.
an OP jungler now for some reason.
They reworked
Is it OP
Kale and
jungler?
Nasus.
Morgana.
Shit. Oh, Naz. Yeah. No, I saw that.
They-
No, he
they-
gets like just fucking incredibly looted.
Basically, they allowed him to do jungle, but that making him allowed to do jungle made him worse in lane than he already was. Like, worse to play against. Because it just increased the amount of stacks he gets.
Yeah, I was watching
jungle.
a video where like when it was first a thing, and he was just like one-shotting people at like 15 minutes in the game with
Yeah,
how
it
many
was
stacks he had. It was just like, Jesus.
How dare you?
I have a fun video game topic.
What's that?
In Red Dead Redemption 2, there's some fun Easter eggs you can do. Like, there is a... Like, did you ever... In GTA 5, any of you go through the, like, UFO Easter eggs
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
can do?
Yeah.
There's a similar... There's a UFO in Red Dead Redemption 2 also. Like, there's a spot you can go, and you go there at, like, midnight, and you go to the shack, and there's, like, a bunch of dead people in the shack, and then you look up, and there's, like, a light that comes down, and it's, like, a UFO.
It's a reference to Cowboys vs. Aliens, the movie. It's the house.
I didn't know that.
That's clever.
But that's cool. And there's another Easter egg where you can like summon or you can like sacrifice a body and then a goat will come. So, like you can actually like put a body on a pentagram and then
Oh my god.
Is that a
Like
goat
Satan-
simulator reference?
Satan
It's just
will
a
come
Satan.
in the form of a goat.
I mean,
Oh, it's just a Satan reference.
It's just a C. Yeah.
in Goat Simulator, there is a Satan goat.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That game was.
There's a
Yeah,
there's
it's not
a
even
there,
bad.
what do you there's
That's a sheep.
there's a
Goats Bob.
no they
No,
scream.
That was a good joke. That was a good
Alright,
joke.
fair enough.
Close enough.
But
I'll
take it.
Partial credit.
Partial credit.
there's the what was it? Goat Simulator MMO.
Yeah, that game didn't last long.
That was just another meme game. But then again, that's all the.
Did you still play Red Dead, Will?
Some
I'm about
when I
it.
get the time.
Have you played? Did you play the online mode?
I haven't touched it actually.
It's not horrible, but it's still broken from the last time I played. Like, there's. No, I don't think any of you guys have played the online, have
I
you?
played this
No.
one.
Well, there's stranger missions you can do. Basically, like the. I wouldn't say. Like, characters from, like, the base game or from the
Story.
story. you can go up and they'll have like a little quest for you to do. But if you're playing by yourself and you're not in a, gang or a posse, you can do them fine. But if you're in a gang or a posse, you can talk to the person. If, let's say it's the first time talking to them, you usually get a cutscene with them. So you go up and get the cutscene, and that usually after that you get the quest, right? But if you're in a gang or a posse, sometimes it just doesn't register that you got the quest, and you can't get anything else, because it still thinks you got the quest, but you never got the quest. So it's still, you're in like a limbo of where you can't really do anything else.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, how many people are still, like, playing it, because it was, like, the first, like, 4 weeks after it released, it was the hot topic of, like, everything, but now, like, I don't hear any word of it, and it was, like, people were saying this is the best game of all time. I never played it. I was going to play it when it comes to PC, but...
Yeah, I've been waiting to do it, because I need to be able to dedicate time.
Once they fix that Stranger thing, I think it'll be fun, because they did fix the whole market issue that they had with it. Like, everything was super expensive.
I remember that.
But they fixed that. That was like the first thing they fixed. And then they gave everyone like 100 gold bars, which are like the buy currency they can get to get like super easy things, like 10 gold bars and get this like really expensive like upgrade for your gun. And they gave you like, I don't know, I got like 125 gold for like logging in for a certain time, for like a little like sorry kind of gift. So
yeah, I was curious if it was still alive.
I haven't played it since, but
yeah.
What I did play, it was fun. I think me and some Discord friends, we played, I joined them on a little bit of a game with them, and since we couldn't do the stranger missions, 3 of us just ran into, I think, Blackwater, and we just kind of started in an open gunfight with another posse. It just turned out we just killed them over and over again, and then it just became like a 4 posse just like gunfight of like free for all, and it was just like insane. It was fun though, because it was just, you'd run across the street like 600 bullets are just flying at you. You're like, ah. But then,
okay, I have a fun topic. If we're done with video games for the moment, just to move things along. What's something we can just like go around the table? What's something that like you see somebody have something or doing something and you like instantly have strong feelings towards that or
like of attraction or of hate?
Or either really, but mine happens to be negative.
Okay.
For example, anytime I see somebody with a rolly backpack, I feel strong feelings of dislike, and I can't get past it. Like, there's even people that I like, and I know I would like, but then I just see the rolly backpack, and
turn into the Hulk.
And I don't get mad. I'm just like disappointed in them, and I can't.
May I ask why specifically a rolly backpack though? Like, what's the
most? You have a negative experience with rolly backpacks in your childhood.
Here's the thing.
Where did the rolly backpack touch you, Will?
Dude, you need. Okay, here's my thoughts on rolly backpacks.
All right.
Okay.
You need a doctor's approval to prove that you need that rolly backpack. You need to show me your prescription for that rolly backpack. Otherwise, it's unnecessary, and you don't need a rolly backpack.
Okay.
There's either you have a backpack, right, for school, then you have a suitcase for long distance trips.
Yeah.
Those are 2 separate things. There's no reason to merge the 2 and make this stupid rolly backpack thing.
But wouldn't that be?
I can see that.
But couldn't you make the same case for suitcases then?
Taylor.
Just open it already.
Oh my god.
Just open it already.
In case you could hear that, Smitty's monster is slowly leaking a very fart sounding sound.
But couldn't you make the same argument for suitcases though?
What do you mean?
They're just backpacks that you put your clothes in.
No, what I'm saying is suitcases are fine. I'm totally cool with suitcases because they're useful in that situation. And I'm totally cool with backpacks because they're the most practical thing. there's no reason to have the hybrid of the two because it serves like it does neither of the things well.
The best.
What if I have like 4 textbooks that are heavy?
If you have 4, what? That's not a situation you're in.
No, I was.
Really? What?
Did you have a rolly backpack in high school?
Dude,
No?
if you there's
Okay.
no situation.
I had everything on my back.
Yeah.
That sucked.
I have days where I have a lot of textbooks in my bag, and in my normal back, just get a big back, just get a like
A big back.
average to bigger size backpack.
I,
Get swollen.
You don't need a rolly backpack, and I'm here to say it. I'm here to declare it.
all right.
I can see where you're coming
I just
from,
don't.
man.
I mean, I can
don't
see that.
I don't
but-
feel as strongly about
Okay.
you, but I definitely see like where you're coming from.
I won't say I hate a person. I just don't.
Strongly disliked.
I just like instant,
Disappointed.
and I can't trust a person. Like
I can't trust a man with a rolly back.
anybody else. I see anybody else walking down the street. Like I'm a pretty trusting person. I'd be like, hey, can you watch my backpack? I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, say I'm in a coffee shop, and I'm like getting some work done on my computer or something, and then like I have to go to the bathroom, and I don't want to pack all my stuff up just to like keep it with me to go to the bathroom. I could turn to the person who is also at the coffee shop and be like, hey, can you like watch my stuff for a second?
So you're asking a guy, you would ask a guy like with a hoodie, with his hood on, like sitting in a corner.
You
over
trust
a guy with a rolly backpack.
I would ask that guy, like, say there's 2 people next to me. One of them's that guy you described. One of them's like a normal person with a rolly backpack. I'm asking the guy in the hoodie. I don't care.
Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting like pet peeve.
All right. I have your inner vitriol has awoken something in me. Okay, I have a strong dislike. Do y'all know what a woo speech is?
Yes.
Now, I dislike it in general, but I've found a new level of dislike. I've seen people use it IRL now.
Oh no.
I was going somewhere. And this girl was like, "Can I have a ride, please?" And I was like, "I almost want to tell you no now." I almost want to lead you along, get you in my car, drive a block, and then get you out of my car.
in the wrong direction.
Oh my god,
You need to go this way. You need to go that way? Okay.
that's funny.
So basically just like they just make every other word like with a W and like instead.
Yeah, it's very annoying.
Why are you talking? Wow.
You're out of the podcast.
I think that's reasonable.
I can see
This
that.
wasn't a problem. I've never encountered this until like last week, and I was like, so this was what was my greatest fear.
Those are the people you are that
Or like your ex-girlfriend.
yeah.
I feel threatened. I feel like she's covering up for something. I feel like she's going to stab.
Most likely they are.
All right, so that's my inner
Interesting.
turmoil. What about you, James?
I mean, I instantly feel like strong hate towards anybody that throws trash out of a moving vehicle, like on the side of the street or the highway.
Absolutely.
That's something that I
Have you
like.
seen those videos of people like
Throwing-
intersections where they drop it and then someone gets out of their car, runs up and
Throws
shoves
it
in
back
the car?
in. Yeah,
Yes.
I aspire to be those people.
is such a
yeah,
large-
that's how much I hate.
I've always wondered,
those
like,
guys.
I've always seen the Reddit posts of, like, someone, like, soccer kicking it back into the car. I always wonder if that's fake, because it's, like, it has to be, like, perfect.
I don't know that.
They have to know how fast the car's moving
I really
and how
hope-
hard to kick it.
I really want to hope that like those videos are true because it feels so like justified.
But the thing is
But-
that they would stop and get out of their car and be like,
so
what?
much big dick energy.
But it stops right before, like, they would stop or keep going. So you don't know if it's true or fake.
well, sometimes they do, and then they like have a fight, and then
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's it's real. But
but
the ones that I see just stop as soon as it enters the window.
I think most of the time when somebody throws trash that you threw out your window back in your vehicle, I would assume that most people probably realize they're the scum of the earth and that they deserve to have.
I don't know. This
Come
is
on.
America.
I'm
I would
trying here.
This is America, and everyone makes their blames on anyone else. So
This is
I
America.
can't see how you would possibly argue you being in the right with throwing shit out of a window on just.
What about
fucking
gum?
public.
Is gum fine?
Yeah, I don't know.
'Cause I don't
Is gum,
have anywhere else to-
biodegradable? I don't know. I'm not expert in gum.
America.
Personally, I wouldn't do it. I would still like put it in, a cup or whatever and throw it away when I get home.
I like that joke.
I do that usually, but like when I don't have anything to put it.
We can't be friends anymore. That's
Okay.
just,
Bye, James.
Just stick it to the side of your car.
you can leave now.
I'm taking this water bottle with me that I got.
I don't want
And
you drink
guys-
out of it.
And you guys better be sorry.
I don't want it.
Yeah, throw it
Did Al get the cap in the divorce?
Yeah, he can keep the camera.
Aw, thanks.
All right, Taylor. Do you have anything that like pisses you off or makes you immediately fall in love with somebody?
Oh yeah, that's the other side.
We could.
We've only had negative.
Yeah, we could go. We
Go
could go
around
around
to the opposite.
Yeah, let's go.
Sure.
Okay.
Fuck, that's a harder one for me to think about.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Most of
easier.
them are kind of hard
It's
for me
much,
because I don't
so much
have
easier to
anything.
hate than to
It
love.
just-
It is.
It honestly, it
Ain't
really
that the
is.
truth? It sucks.
Isn't that a quote? It's easier to hate than love.
Yeah, I made it.
Yeah,
last
Taylor
week.
quoted it.
No,
I'm so happy.
I'm pretty sure that's an actual quote from somewhere though.
I'd say just generally people that treat anyone in the service industry like shit deserves any shit that comes their way. Because
Like,
those people are working hard. Just like food service, or if you work at the grocery store and people are like, you're incompetent, whatever, fuck you, you messed up my thing, and you're like, dude, they're just doing their fucking job. Leave them alone.
You know, I agreed with that until I worked at the corner store, and the few times people are mad at me, I'm like, you know what, you're right. I kind of am like not doing work right now. I kind of am on my phone as I'm doing this work.
But we're talking about like the people who are just like,
Unjustified anger.
yeah.
Yes, unjustified anger is absolutely
Even
the worst.
Even if it's technically justified, don't treat people
Yeah.
like shit in public. Like,
I think
be
working
common.
like fast food and retail like helps with that. Helps with like you like
you-
not being an ass to the people that work there because you like
Or knowing someone who worked in that industry because you're just like,
I'd like to see that person do that fucking job
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah
and
yeah.
I've noticed.
treat people like shit afterwards.
Yeah, I've noticed that the people who complain the most are the people who are the farthest away from having that kind of job.
Yeah.
Like who are either old enough to where they haven't worked that in such a long time that they forgot what it was like, or like they just haven't ever.
Yeah. Or like entitled,
Yeah.
punks.
Yeah.
That's the word I
Punks.
use. Yeah.
Also,
I walked into my grandparents' house. Stop, you punks.
he was cool, James.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Please continue. I didn't mean that was.
I want to know how that would turn out for you, Taylor.
But yeah, I was gonna say, now that I've been driving a lot for just going to and from work in the morning, I fully understand the like how much easier it is to have like road rage on your way home from work. After, like I get to the point where I'm driving home because I have like a 45-minute drive where I'm just like I'm fucking ready to be home. Anyone that tries to get in my way, I'm upset at now. If anyone pulls out in front of me and goes 15 under the speed limit, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like
go
sitting
into
there
the
alone in
shoulder.
your car, like just screaming at him. Yeah.
Like, let me pass you at least. I go, because it might not be bad for you if you're on the highway for 15 or 20 miles going 15 under, but that adds like a half an hour to my 45-minute drive. Let me pass you, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I can relate to that. I like scream at people that do something stupid, and then when I do something stupid, I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Like, I mean, I've been on the both ends of it too, though. Like, my truck's pretty slow because I don't have fifth gear, but I pull into the shoulder and let everyone pass me because I know I'm like going 65.
That reminds me of that John Mulaney joke where he's talking about like
Yes.
how he's like,
I don't want to be in this plane either.
yeah, I don't want to be where I am either. And like all the people are honking at him.
People are driving by expecting a 100-year-old blind dog when they see a 32-year-old man trying his best. That's the joke.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Nothing was original
That's
there.
the punchline.
I literally just stole the punchline without all the
Without all the good,
Without all the good-
effective setup.
and good delivery.
Yeah. Good delivery. This episode's sponsored by UPS.
Is it?
That's a lie.
How dare you?
Oh.
Sponsored by.
But I want my discount code
Yes.
Okay,
for shipping.
What makes
What makes your blood boil?
That's not
Ooh.
What makes your blood boil?
What makes your hair catch on?
What makes your left foot get all curled up like a ball?
What makes your left bicep flex?
When I'm at a restaurant and there's a family where
What makes your teeth chatter?
What makes your nose whistle?
Stop. When I'm at a restaurant and there's obviously a family that has a younger kid that they just let run around at a restaurant.
Okay, yeah.
It slightly gives me anxiety because I don't want to have to deal with that kid if it comes over to me or in my area. If you're at a restaurant, your kid should know to either sit down, or if he doesn't know, make him sit down, or her, whatever it is. But
Your creature.
it's like they're having, I don't know, it's like one of those things. It's like they'll sit down and then they just forget about the kid, and the kid's like running around the entire like restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's like,
they see it as like, oh, this is free babysitting, and I can relax and
Yeah.
they can just do whatever they want.
but it's like, now I worry about what that kid's gonna do.
My thing is, don't take your kid to the movie theater until they're old enough to be quiet in a movie theater.
That too.
That
Yeah.
and if they start to be allowed, just take
Unless
them
it's a kids movie, obviously. Like, you
Well,
can
yeah.
take him to see Minions all day long.
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
But
Don't
like,
take him to see Schindler's List.
or like a
In general,
or
that's
like-
probably a bad idea.
like if you have a baby, don't take it into a movie theater.
If you have a baby, don't...
Go fuck yourself, basically. is what we're saying.
Oh my god, that's another stand-up show I've seen. It's like, it was this dude talking about how every time he went to the theater, there was a dude with a baby, and they eventually talked to the manager, and his answer was, some people suck.
Oh man. But like growing up with a family that's always had fucking children all the time. That sounded weird.
Go on.
Anyways,
Continue.
just control your fucking kids. It's
Yeah.
possible. Like
Yeah.
I've gone to places
It's not
and
hard.
the kids.
Give them leashes.
Yeah, that's an option.
If that doesn't work, there's duct tape for a reason. Just
Like,
duct tape them to the chair.
don't put the leashes on them. Just give them leashes, and they'll know what to do. They'll know what that means.
They'll be like, what am I supposed to do with
This is
this?
our get together, our get together T-shirt. It's like 5 kids in one T-shirt. Like 10 legs just starting.
Oh, it's like there's a picture of like my son and my daughter aren't getting along, so I made them put there's a single shirt that they put on, and someone wrote on it the Get Along T-shirt, and it's like a really big T-shirt that they both have to fit into, so they're like right next to each other. Thanks, guys.
That's really fucking weird.
So, Will, what's something that you see in your life? I'm in love with this person.
Let's see. I should have been thinking about
I've been slowly like stewing, just trying to.
if somebody else has one, you can.
I
go
guess
back.
I'll start.
Does it have to be like love, or could it just be like friends?
Like, hey, that
Yeah, or like
cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't have
Like
necessarily have to
you
be,
see
like,
it and you know you
everybody
would be
else attracted
friends.
to it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just wanted to clarify.
I mean, it can be that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say some stupid shit, but here we go. Buckle up. Okay,
Shut up.
so when they pronounce GIF as GIF, I'm joking.
There's a special place in hell for those people.
No, man.
John Earwood, I'm looking at you.
From beyond the podcast.
Sponsored by JohnEarwood.com. This
Oh,
podcast.
also happy birthday, John.
What? Yeah.
Is it actually?
Tech-
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
days ago?
Well,
Like
his-
last week.
his-
last,
I'm a terrible friend.
His
Happy birthday.
co-party with his roommate is today.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. He's probably drunk as we speak.
Yep.
yeah.
Happy 21st.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm pouring one out for you.
Just pours water on the table.
He poured one out into his mouth.
Oh no.
Actual jokes.
Poured too much out. Oh, but for realsies, beanies have been my weakness lately.
Beanie.
Like beanies,
That's
man.
fair.
It's like cold outside, and I'm like, I see a girl in a beanie, I'm like, nice.
You're taking care of your head.
I'm still chody. So James,
Okay.
what's something that you?
I think that like just is gonna kind of generalize a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Just generally when people are like just like respectful and chill in like stressful situations or situations where they could easily be like offended or whatever. Like to give a bit of an example, like when I worked at Taco Bell, if I like closed or I was working like the late shift, would always be when like the chillest people would come in at midnight or something to get a taco.
They're all high as fuck.
Yeah, probably, right? But I mean, you know, they come in, you know, like if something like dropped on the floor, or, you know, their order was late or whatever. So anybody that was just like, yeah, no, that's cool. Like, who fucking cares? I'm not gonna get like pissed off at a tiny thing just to make a scene.
Because they know that they're coming at the very latest that they possibly can.
Like mutual respect,
Yeah.
I think, is kind of is what I would say like something that I value. I'm more willing to show people respect if they're showing respect to me first. Like, that sort of thing, I guess. It's very general.
I thought of one.
Yeah.
It's more of a like I know I'm gonna be friends with this person thing.
Mhm.
I saw somebody who had a Horde shirt on, and I'm still friends with this person to this day.
I was about to. I was just thinking like, wait, hang on. I had a Horde shirt.
Is it me?
Video games.
Yeah.
They really did bring us together.
Yo, can I change my answer? I feel like my answer is dumb and taunting.
Your answer was good. Your answer was
It's
good.
just a multifaceted question.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not all deep. And
There's
stuff.
there's more layers to this question than
And there are
say
beanies.
an onion.
And I'm done being like, I like girls with hats.
I mean, to each their own.
All right. Taylor.
Why does this happen?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think myself.
Yeah, this one's a tough one.
It's a toughie.
It's a tough one.
Well, I guess for friends wise is for me is you guys know I'm a very shy person when it comes to being in public or a school setting. I usually sit in the back by myself in the corner of like classroom so I don't have to like deal with anyone. But if like someone is willing to like come talk to me like out of their will,
Are you talking to me?
like or like they're generally wanting to get to know me, and then like I don't know, like
The initiative and conversation.
yeah, because it's very hard. It's kind of weird for me because I guess I have a small amount of anxiety when I try to like talk to new people, so I feel like it's a little bit easier if like they start a conversation with me, because then I could go off of what they do. So kind of like they ask me a question, it's like, hey, do you like games? I immediately know what we can talk about instead of having to guess what we could talk about. But I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
Star Wars?
Or like something like that.
I see what you're
Something
saying.
like that. Just like,
Are you?
or it's like they're not just gonna be like I've had classes where the only time people ever talk to me is because we're in a group, because we have to do a group project together.
Did you offer the Did Along t-shirt?
Pretty much.
Call back, throwback.
You did it? That was an earlier joke we made. I'm sorry. You seem genuinely upset about that. I'm sorry.
Ruined his day.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It's just I have a very hard time talking to new people.
I got you, man. I feel that.
If I don't know them, like
What?
what?
Excuse you?
In verschiedenen Regionen Englands.
I love French.
Is that French? Or is that Swedish?
It's German, right?
It's true.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so like, yeah.
Alright, Taylor,
What's that mean?
think of anything? I love bearded women. They really get me going.
Aus persönlichen Gründen.
I want a woman who to bench press me.
I don't know. I mean, just people that are.
Der Patient spricht mit Privaten.
This has no relevance.
Is this just your like Germans?
No, just keep going. Just keep going.
I don't know. Like people that are confident. That's all that I need really. It's very attractive to me. Just as a person in general, if they have the ability, and it doesn't have to be like outwardly like in public. You can tell like this person like.
Spricht von den vergangenen Tagen.
Leaks confidence.
That was a good one.
But just like if with their interactions with people and stuff, they seem to know who they are at least a little bit.
Right, like they're confident in like their morals and stuff.
They know who they know who they are.
I feel you. Yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
And then they're wearing a beanie, and that's like
Yes. Yes. And the beanie.
The trifecta.
And I'm like, marry me.
Immediately gets down on one knee. Marry me, please.
Yo, can you like just keep wearing the beanie?
I'll marry you just like never take it off.
Yeah.
For showers.
That's our one.
That would get really nasty.
No, but just don't take off the beanie.
No, you wash it in the shower.
Yeah. Just don't take off the beanie.
Yeah. That's the purpose of the shower, is to wash the beanie.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's the main idea here. Get with the schedule here, Alec.
It's not a schedule I'm okay with.
Get with the future is now, old man.
Punk.
you punk.
Yo, punk. I love that. Oh, Lord. Bless you. That was a cough.
Good content.
All right. Do you know what you know what question I feel like always gets the best answer out of us?
What's that?
Is time travel questions.
Okay. Do you have a specific?
No, not more time travel questions. I hate these.
I was more throwing it to the open field to see if y'all had any, but I could Google one real quick. That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Good.
Can y'all stall
In the
first?
meantime, takes a small break to go
I feel
fucking take a piss.
Okay, well, 30 minutes later.
did you take your bathroom break?
Yeah, we all did. Yeah. All at the same time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was a group effort.
we held hands.
We held something else too, but we're not going to talk about that. Alright, back to the podcast.
James, you're giving away our secret.
Alright.
Okay.
So
So time travel, I guess. So time
let's
travel.
talk about it.
I like time travel hypothetical questions because they're just bullshit and they get us to talk a lot.
Talk a lot.
So
That's what you call a parking lot of a Taco Bell. Sorry.
That's what I heard.
Oh, earlier
Yep.
Earlier we were at Wingstop, and we were about to leave, and Alec asked us where we parked, and we of course replied,
Yeah, fuck with
the parking lot
Yeah.
of Wingstop.
Of which there is a very tiny parking lot outside the front of Wingstop.
Yeah.
/ mildly interesting.
Me and
R/
Tanner
mildly
parked in the
interesting.
Kroger
R/
parking lot.
not interesting.
is that a sub?
Probably.
I would ever think is a sub.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it definitely is. It's just like a picture of like everyday stuff. Anyway, go on.
Okay.
How about time travel?
So time travel. Time travel is bullshit and means nothing. However, it makes good hypothetical questions. Okay, so you are a time traveler. You have the ability to only go to the past. No
future.
That's
No
BS,
future.
by the way.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard.
Because
yes.
we're already time travelers, we're all going to the future. Just like get normal
Overused.
I love that spite.
Wait, what?
Okay, so you have the ability to go to the past. You can fuck one person in the past. Who is it? Will, go.
Oh, me. One person in all of the past.
Uh-huh.
Nicole Kidman.
Whoa.
She's still alive, but like in the past, dude.
In her prime?
Sure.
Okay.
I sound dumb. I don't know who that is.
It's okay. She's an actress.
That doesn't help.
She was in Jaws 2.
We can pull up pictures. Anyway, Alec, Tanner, go.
I think Albert Einstein would be a fun story.
More so for the conversation.
Yeah, it'd be
Okay,
not really much for the stats, just for the. I want to ask some questions and see.
You would learn a lot, Tanner.
Yeah, I learned here.
A lot more than you want to.
You learn a lot from that
Holy
man.
shit. Yeah, she's pretty hot. But I don't know, if I have to give a natural answer, I guess like, who's that like Egyptian lady? That'd be kinda
Cleopatra?
cool. Yeah, sure.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
That's fine.
That'd be interesting.
Okay.
It'd be like, howdy,
Howdy.
I'm here from the future.
James.
Man, I mean, can I say Cleopatra too?
Sure.
Like, yeah.
The sequel?
The secret election boogaloo. We'll take turns. We'll go back.
What? It's a tag team.
You're gonna
Dude, just go like a decade apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
What if you can get her when she's 16?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Didn't she die like super young?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Really?
Fuck. Okay, you're
Because
apart.
back then they were like
What age?
married at like age.
Oh shit, what age did Cleopatra
Like-
die? Are we about to fucking, like,
Okay, well,
how old was she?
she died August 12th, 30 BC, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
And,
we all remember that year.
Yeah, we've all been there.
The wild
Okay, she
30s.
was 39 years old.
Okay,
That's
we're
like,
good.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
it was
Safe. She had a good long life.
it was
Cute football or
Dude,
Baseball.
baseball referee.
39 is still pretty.
wait, listen to how metal her death was. But I'm
Egyptians go hard.
all right.
They go
So,
hard in
so
the
here we
paint.
go. This is according to popular belief, and this happened a million years ago, so probably
Citation
not true.
needed.
Yeah. Apparently, Cleopatra committed suicide by allowing an Egyptian cobra to bite her.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
She poisoned herself with a cobra.
Sneaky little snake.
It's kinky.
Yeah, very. So if you're going back in
one
time,
deadly
be
kink.
careful. She's into.
We gotta dress up as snakes.
Yeah.
You sneaky little snake.
So on the Taylor, and you can't say Cleopatra.
Cleopatra's daughter. Oh, okay.
I don't think she had a daughter.
Oh.
Was Cleopatra 2 a thing?
I don't think so.
Oof.
Yeah, because she was like the only like Egyptian pharaoh.
Ever.
Just the only female Egyptian.
Oh, I actually
pharaoh.
have a good one.
There might be a. I don't
Since
know if there's
my-
another one, but she's the most famous one that we know.
She's like Smurfette. She's the only one. That was such a dumb comparison.
And the only reason she became pharaoh was because her husband died, I think.
Sure.
This is getting too history.
Taylor.
I thought you said you had a good one. I'm still
No, well you
thinking.
go. Oh, okay. What's yours, if you have one, Alec?
I really don't have one.
Just think of any
actress ever.
or like
Or any person.
historical figure.
Jesus.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
Well,
Well,
you're gonna have some
fair enough.
interesting stories.
Fuck Jesus.
Yes. Oh god.
Since my first one was kind of a cop out, I would go back in time and fuck Hitler's wife, cause like
You know, that's
just
Just to cuck
just,
Hitler.
just to cuck Hitler.
Like time the wall and make him watch.
I heard something genius on Twitter the other day. It's like people are so boring with time travel. Everyone wants to like kill baby Hitler or like kill Hitler's parents, where they're not getting creative and going back in time and stealing Hitler's mom from her dad, so Hitler isn't born.
Oh yeah.
His plan is to cuck Hitler's dad.
I've heard like steal Hitler as a baby and train him to be like and use his brain for good. I've heard that one.
Just think about this. What would have happened if Hitler didn't get
How the fuck did we get here?
if he got in, if he went if he went to art school? What do you think would have? I wonder what would have happened if he went to art school.
Probably would have made art.
Because he-
Dropped out, got depressed, and committed suicide. Is that deep?
Yeah.
Is that too deep?
He could have been a.
We ain't going there, James. We ain't going there.
I mean, by his like speech giving skills, he was probably a great actor. He could have been in movies.
Yeah.
He could have
That's
been
true.
a movie star.
That's very true.
I just
He's
wanted.
very charismatic.
This is too deep, y'all. I just wanted to talk about hot historical figures.
You know what?
Very-
He did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. How about a question? How about this question? Would you go back in time? And
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
And
okay.
end of topic. Would you go back in time and fuck your grandmother?
No. Here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing.
What if we got
No.
paid $300,000?
I wouldn't.
No.
No, that's
Okay.
fucked up.
What? Even if it had no effect on your present day, like you could come back, right?
No.
It would be your present day, and nothing would be different.
No.
No, not for $300,000.
Are you saying that you would?
For $300,000?
Defense.
I think that's a yes.
It was assured that that there wouldn't be any repercussions in the
300
present day. I probably would. Yeah. 300 grand.
Come back and you
Dude,
never.
300 grand sounds like a lot, but then you start spending you buy a car, buy a couple cars.
You can barely
or,
buy a house with
Buy a
that
couple
nowadays.
buy a couple car, buy a house. You get through that money pretty quickly.
And you had to fuck your grandma.
And you had to fuck a grandma.
Yeah, but no, she's not
I know-
80 years
I know
old.
she's not.
I know.
But, like-
it's the principle.
But imagine coming back and looking at your grandma now and seeing her eyes.
Yeah.
Dude, people's eyes don't change. You'd look into her eyes and you'd be
What
like,
about would it be better if it was
Cecilia,
great
no.
grandma, still related to you, but you've never known them?
it's
That's weird.
Maybe.
This
That
is a
might be
weird
better.
ass conversation.
I know, right? I was just.
I mean, if you've never met them, that might be better. You
That
can
might be better. Yeah.
psychologically distance yourself from that, I guess.
I was kind of why that came to mind was the Back to the Future. Whenever his mom is hitting on him, and when he's younger. That was weird. I wouldn't do it for $300,000 if it was my mother, though. I will make that distinction.
Yes. I agree. Yes.
Oh, what a strange topic. Wow.
Can I have the Fallout 4 image? Everyone disliked that. Have y'all seen that one?
Yes.
It's great.
On the Steve Irwin PETA one.
It's just a general reaction image. It's just it's just a picture of Fallout 4 gameplay, and in text it's everyone disliked that.
Mm.
So,
Good content.
Fallout 4 more than they did 76, though.
if you could travel to the future but you have to stay there, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
How far are we how far in the future
Yeah,
are we talking
what-
about?
You have to roll a dice. And
That's no fun.
So
I just
you-
walk into the
that'd be
machine,
hilarious
see
if you
what
roll a
happens.
dice and you go next year. And just fuck, I'm just a year older.
I'd take it. I'd take Abby 21.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I would feel like
you still have the rush of underage drinking.
if just 1 year, then no. I'd feel lame.
I feel like you'd miss out.
Yeah, I feel like I'd accomplish nothing in a year because I had it.
Okay, so let's raise the stakes. You don't age, by the way. So you roll a dice. It's 1 through 6.
Mhm.
Each thing is a 10. So if you roll a 3, that's a 30. You go 30 years in the future.
I would much rather just walk into a machine that tells me I'm going to the future at some point and it's a one-way ticket. But I don't know. It's whatever.
You show up and the sun's exploding. You're like, fuck.
Or it just disintegrates me, but nobody knows because the guy's a madman.
Yeah, but looking back on it, it's showing up to a poster, time travel. It's I'll show it to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going somewhere?
No, I'm just standing up.
How dare you?
Okay.
Okay.
So yes.
Anybody else have any wacky time travel hypothetical questions?
If you could time travel to this morning, would you do it?
Sure, why not?
No.
Actually, no. Fuck. I had a kind of a tough day. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would.
If you could pick one day in your life to do that, would you take it or would you?
No.
If you could change your fate, would you?
Like, what do you mean? Like, go back to that day and then relive your life from that day, or like just
No,
relive
if you could
one
go,
day?
like if you could go back to the beginning of a day of any day in your life, relive that day, and then come back to now.
And
Dude,
change it and
that'd
see
be
the
broken on test
consequences.
days, man. Like,
Would you take it or like save it?
You get one.
Yeah, take the test. I know the answers. Slap it back. We're going back, babe. Oh, it's rewind time.
It's like the movie Remote, where you just like constantly changes
Yeah, like-
channels.
What?
Click.
The movie
I
Click.
think-
Yeah, sorry.
Starring Adam Sandler.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
But same concept.
Known for his role in Hotel
What's the
Transylvania.
joke from earlier?
What?
I don't remember.
Discord noises.
Voodoo?
Hashtag that's not your Discord if you heard.
Not my Discord.
It wasn't necessarily need to be a hashtag, but.
Ooh, we're really rambling now.
Ooh.
We've been rambling this entire time.
Well, yeah.
Welcome to Will This Be Tuts?
Well, do you want to go ahead and move on to?
Does anybody else have any interest in-
Sports?
You a didgeridoo?
Anyway,
Random sports segment. Let's go, Tanner.
The Super Bowl! Patriots beat Rams! No SpongeBob!
That concludes our random sports segment. There was no SpongeBob.
There was
I'm really
SpongeBob.
disappointed. Was there?
I mean, okay.
They play like the very 3 seconds and then they cut it off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so
You
fucking
used
lame.
me for sicko mode.
There was a Mr. Beast ad to subscribe to PewDiePie in the Super Bowl.
Did that come up?
It wasn't an actual, like, it was...
Is anyone else getting a Mr. Beast bot sending them messages on Discord?
Nope.
No.
He's sending me Skype messages.
Are you subscribed to PewDiePie?
No, because I hate him.
Well, then you gotta subscribe and the bot will stop sending you stuff.
Yeah.
No, I mean but it's like weird.
Yeah, feel free to watch that. So like, okay, so what they did was okay, stick like
He's not
4
in
minutes
any
in.
of the servers I'm in, and it's a bot.
So it was
I don't
Maroon
know.
5. So they did the Squidward's voice actor come out. Okay, a little bit further. Dude, look at that dislike. That's powerful.
wow.
That's some large dislike energy.
Can you test this?
Keep going. A little bit further.
This is good content.
Can we cut this? Come on, it might have been earlier. Just kind of like scrape the line for a little bit until you see like Squidward's face. I only watched this once.
Okay, fuck it.
No, I know it's good. Okay, go back.
Cut it out.
It's definitely before. Yeah, we're gonna cut this out. So go before that. It's casual now. So it was during. Okay, yeah, wait. It's before. So the rapper comes out then. So we're waiting for. Okay, so it's still Maroon 5. So go before that. Maybe like 4 minutes in. Okay,
Here it is.
A little bit further. A little bit. So start at like 2. Yeah, right here. Right here.
Wait, I want to see what the voice actor looks like.
It's literally just scroll.
Okay, right.
Genius, who needs no introduction?
Yeah, like
And then it instantly
the
transitions.
it went from that like the first 3 seconds, and they went to sicko mode.
That's lame.
And
Embrace the meme. Just do it.
And by the way, the Super Bowl is one of the most disliked on YouTube now because
Even
of that.
over the rewind?
No,
No.
Rewind is still. Well, Rewind will be number one.
It hasn't
forever.
been top 10.
But a lot of people did dislike it because of it.
You know, I feel like people overhype themselves though, because I don't know. They never promised that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
True.
for some reason people got
No,
it in
I
their
thought
head
I
that-
remember.
There was rumors of, like I said, people overhyped. There was no official announcement that
Yeah.
like they were going to play SpongeBob.
The internet.
No, I thought.
created this as a thing.
I remember someone on Maroon 5 said they would do it.
They were saying that they were okay. So there were like hints. They were like SpongeBob, like they had like a little cameo. They were saying like we got a little like Squidward's voice actor here to do like a little like cameo or something, and it was a cameo, like that's what it was. I mean I understand. I was disappointed too, but I understand why they.
Because think about it from the NFL's perspective, where like most of their audience does not watch SpongeBob or care.
Yeah. So like those dislikes are coming from people who probably like don't watch the NFL that often.
It's just like the vocal.
Yeah. It's the vocal minority, and then that becomes popular, and then it's okay. And this inspired other sporting events to play Sweet Victory, including the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I'm gonna make this shot real quick.
Wow.
I sure didn't.
He proceeded to not make the shot.
Presented to yeet it, and then hit the desk.
and then Tanner did not actually make the shot, so now we must make up for it by doing this short ASMR section. I have a couple snaps. I have a good water tapping sound.
Don't spill water. Carefully put some water.
And now we'll move on with the show. That was all a matter of opinion. You cannot see if I made the shot or not. He didn't.
He didn't make the shot.
You can hear clearly if you go back and listen to the audio. It was clearly more than one bounce. When if he had made the shot, it would have been a clean in and one bounce at most for a clean rebound.
Maybe it was an ugly shot.
So
Maybe I like bounced it off something.
Off the backboard.
Yeah, off the backboard. What the fuck are we talking about?
Tanner, do you have any life stories?
Sure, why not? So there was a point. I lost my apartment key for a while, and it wasn't a big deal because like, well, number one, it cost me a new apartment key, and I just didn't want to fuck with it right then. But it was no big deal because
How much does it cost to get a new apartment key?
like $70.
Wow, holy fucking what the fuck?
But that's because they have to remake it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Is it like a physical key or is it like one of those card?
I'll show you. It's on my key. It's like it's more like it's a small thing. It's more hotel than like an actual like. It's not a key.
Okay.
It's like a
It's
digital.
like a passcode
Yeah,
card
yeah.
or
I
whatever.
had to actually reach my keys.
Do you use it to get into your room?
I use it into my apartment in general. I have a separate key for my key.
Oh, is it a key Oh, it's like...
I see.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's like
I see.
a little...
Yeah. Well, I do have an actual key to my room if I ever wanted to lock it. But
I believe in
Right.
the business we call that a fob.
Yep, key
Okay.
fob.
A key fob. Okay. But basically, so I lost this for a while. This is actually a new one I got. But it was no big deal because like my roommates were very, very much homebodies, and they are always home at like 9. And so I would just stay on campus until 9 p.m. and then I'd show up, I'd knock on the door and be like, "Hey, let me in real quick." They always did. And so this wasn't a problem until a weekend came around, Friday night. I come back to my apartment. I like knocked on the door. I'm like, "Uh-oh, they're not here." And I text them. I'm like, "Hey, where are you guys at?" And they're like, "Hey, we left for the weekend." And so I cannot get into my apartment. It is 10 p.m. The office is closed, so I cannot get into contact with anybody. And so I'm like, "Tonight we sleep at the library."
You actually gonna sleep in the library?
Yes! Absolutely.
Incredible.
I didn't really sleep. I just kind of like zoned it. I was on Reddit on the library computer for 8 hours.
Right.
And I kind of just like zoned in and out.
That's crazy.
It was a trip. And then I did it again the next night. And then like...
You couldn't like get like an administrator help or anything?
Okay, at this point I was like committed to it.
Right,
I was
okay,
like,
sure.
I'm gonna do this.
Might as well whole ass.
Yeah.
weekend,
And then
okay.
like I didn't sleep Friday or Saturday, and I just felt like shit. And I was like, screw it. So I crashed at my friend's place that night. And I got some sleep. I slept like 13 hours. And I was like, screw it. I just bit it and bought a new key. And that's how I got back into my room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you find the old key?
No. I don't even know what the fuck happened to that. Wouldn't that be hilarious if I opened the door and it was sitting like right there on the...
Son of a...
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, that's pretty much...
Are there no like rules for like the library to like kick you out if you're
No,
sleeping?
it's 24 hours.
24/7.
That's cool.
And let me give y'all a tip. If you're ever in the UNT library, nobody ever is in the basement. And they yeah. And they have like these chairs that like face the wall, like these big circular chairs.
It's actually pretty busy during the day,
It is.
but at night,
It's
The basement?
I've done many a like project there.
Yeah.
Where I just stay up all night and do it.
But yeah, I got a decent amount of sleep in that circular chair.
Is it just called the basement, or is it like an actual basement?
I mean, it's kind of an actual basement.
It's literally underground, but it's all really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not literally breaking into their basement and like sleeping on their.
Well, I just.
Yeah. I know. No,
I mean, it's called the basement. I was just wondering.
I got you, bro. I got you. But yeah, so that was fun. So
Because I can kind of see a place like that having just a random basement for like storage or something.
Yeah. I got you, fam. I understand. Anything else notable? Did you saw this more in person? Some dude got arrested at UNT the other day.
That's true.
What? You know more about this than I do.
Was it Alex the Great?
So I was walking.
The acid guy.
I was walking to the UNT Union where there's all these restaurants and stuff you can get food at, and I was walking with my roommate, and we are on the road coming from our dorm, and we see like 3 police cars go down the road, and like they're hauling ass and like making people move out of the way, and like sirens full blast, and they're all going like the same place, and our dorm is right next to the police station, so like we saw all the police go out,
Just scatter.
and then like we saw a ambulance and like fire truck coming from the other direction, so we were like, whoa, stuff's happening. So as we kept walking, we noticed everything was going the same direction we were going, and eventually we get across the street from the Union, and like there's just a line of 4 police cars parked on the other side of the street, and no police. So they're somewhere else. So we're like, what? Why are there just a bunch of police cars? Like, and they were kind of near the music building, so like maybe somebody in the music building is having a heart attack or something. They had to go get them and pull them out on a stretcher or something. And then, but like, why would they need so many police cars? These were our thoughts. And so we stayed there a little while just because we were so curious. And eventually we hear like murmurings of people walking by, like apparently like somebody's getting chased over there. Like apparently there was somebody like across the other side of the music building that was like getting chased around by the police. And
Why would you run?
so eventually,
people
so now we're super curious. So we want to wait because we figure the police cars are here. They got to come back here at some point. And eventually, what do you know? They are like, it's a bunch of police escorting this guy. They've got him like in handcuffs, and he's like shirtless. And he's just screaming. He's screaming like he's in pain.
Bloody murder.
Like he's deranged, clearly. He's like, ah! Like he's
How like old was this guy?
he was like 20 something.
Okay, so
like
in college, you know?
Probably, or like recently out of college or
Right.
something. He might have just been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he was definitely crazy, or
Either that or like
on
really
drugs.
high or something.
Yeah, on some kind of drug. And so they had him in handcuffs, and he was already shirtless. He just had some like cargo shorts on or something. And then when they got him over to where all the police cars were, where we were on the other side of the street from this, and they were like, they had this big sheet, and I assume like they were like covering him and they were doing a strip search or something, because it was just like, it looked like this giant trash bag, and like they just like kind of held it up, and then they got this stretcher out, and they put him on the stretcher while he was like going crazy, and he's still like screaming and stuff while all this stuff is happening. And then they, I guess, put him in that ambulance and like got him out of there or something. But he apparently like it was I felt bad for the guy, obviously, because he was like, obviously, something was not right. But it was funny because people were walking by, and like you could tell who was walking by who was like the journalism majors, because they would be like, so we're getting reports now that he was on the other side of the campus and he was being chased and he was actually tased twice. And he was like, there was a guy like reading off of a Discord post, and he was like reading that. He was like, reports are... He was like alerting everyone around us. Like there was a big like crowd by this point, like gathered watching this take place. And this guy was like walking around using an announcer voice to like tell everyone. People. He literally walked across the street and was like, "All right, here's what we know." He was a crazy guy. He was completely naked and he was tased twice. And we were like, "Okay, your facts are already wrong. He had shorts on. He was not completely naked."
Unless I put them on him, but that'd probably be hard.
Yeah, I don't think you can just. Anyway.
But if he had to be tased twice, if that's true, then he must have really been on something.
Yeah, if that's true. He might have just been... That might have been hearsay. But, yeah, that was the story of a guy who got chased around, and I saw him get arrested. And he was, like, yelling.
Wow. Legends say he's still yelling to this day.
Legends say, yeah. He's still in an asylum, still yelling. To this day.
To this day.
Is ASMR today's gimmick? I take that as a yes.
Yes. Tech news. The Samsung.
Okay.
They announced their
Bamboo!
fucking folding phones.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw
The
some.
Samsung Fold.
I saw some dude pretending to like.
Pretending to give a fuck? That's me right now.
Oh shit.
Let's
I'm
go.
sorry. I actually kind of care. Go
Here
on.
for the paint job.
Oh. I mean, it's not fucking worth it. It's $2,000 for a phone.
Flip phone?
Technically, yeah.
It's a fold phone actually.
They flip sideways, so it's folding.
It looks more. It looks like more like the ones that I think me and you had that flip up, except it's like a weird like DS.
Well,
like
it folds this way. Like a book.
Oh, like a book, I guess.
Yeah, it's a really skinny, tall phone. And the screen on it looks really weird because it's tiny on that side, but then you open it up, it's like a massive tablet. And it's kind of cool, but not worth $2,000. And then they announced their S10 series.
That's college in one
microphone.
sentence.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
$2,000.
I mean, last year, they had topped everything off with their $1,000 phones, and everyone's like, that's almost too much. And you're like, hot, hold my beer.
Yeah.
See what I can show you. This is too much.
You think people like buy this?
Oh
There's
yeah.
going to be people out there that buy it. They don't care.
This is so early though.
People
Yeah.
have
They want to
too
be in
much
the
money
bleeding
to
edge
do
of
with.
technology.
Like this is like maybe this
Like,
could
what is like special about it other than it folds?
this could be cool.
It's got
That's
6
the-
cameras on it.
It's got a camera on every side.
That's the whole
Oh
point of it.
shit! Really? That makes it totally worth $2,000.
This could be cool.
It can
like-
track every orifice of your body.
I like this technology could be cool in 5 years.
Yeah, I'm excited for it to actually take off, but it's not worth it now.
No.
I'm
But, like, does it just flip though? Like, it just
pretty
falls?
much it pretty much is a phone that turns into a tablet.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
technically, if you're gonna
Okay.
buy like,
So
a tablet and a
what
phone
we
that
already
the same
have
specs,
basically
it's
just
close.
it just folds. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, if you're in the market for a brand new tablet with that specs and a brand new phone with that specs, it's almost worth it, but it's not.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I'll do it.
Speaking of phones, my phone. I think my mom said my phone's like contract or not contract, but like I'm almost able to upgrade mine. I'm trying to figure out if I should wait to get should wait until the S10 comes out to get an S10, or just get an S9.
My phone's a piece
The
of shit.
S10 is a model of Chevy truck.
Yeah. It is.
The S9 is an ice cream flavor.
What?
What?
Tastes like phone.
What?
And S&Es is an action that humans do.
Oh my god!
Thank you for saving my joke. Oh goodness.
That was bad.
My car's an S60. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
That's just a statement. We're at that point in the podcast.
My car is red.
Oh, my car is red.
Has anyone seen the new Alienware laptops?
I haven't.
Nope.
Has anybody seen the new movie Alien Covenant?
I haven't.
Yes.
New as of 2016.
I'm pretty sure I
whenever
have.
that came out.
Bless you.
Is that the newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
2016 is new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was decent.
You're decent.
Sure wasn't movies.
I enjoyed it in the theater. I don't know if it would be good on rewatch.
The ending was interesting. Left on a cliffhanger.
Avengers is happening.
Kinda. Well,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude!
And
Dude, I can't wait for all the movies to start coming out. Because we've been... I feel like we've been in such a dry spell.
We're in such
for
a...
movies.
Alita Battle Angel is currently the top movie.
has anyone
that's where
seen
we
it
are.
yet?
I have not. I've heard it's
It
okay.
it looks good.
What's that one that was filmed in Austin that's got that one lady? It's like animated, but it looks really realistic.
Alita Battle Angel.
Is it that?
Does that
Yeah, that sounds like what you're
filmed in
describing.
Austin, really?
I didn't know it was filmed in Austin, but it's like
Support our local Texas anime.
Maybe because there was like a bunch of bar scenes. Maybe that's why.
Texas anime.
Texas usually has a bunch of like
Dude,
those.
Texas is surprisingly a big spot for anime production.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
and it's
geographically
all
a big spot.
it's all Rooster Teeth. It's 100% Rooster
Would,
Teeth.
Oh,
do we Would you classify Genlock as an anime?
Sure.
Technically, it's animated.
I mean, yeah, but I mean like.
It checks most of the
Anime,
boxes,
though.
if not all.
Okay.
I think, yeah, it's part of their anime department. So
Okay.
yeah, suppose not
It checks-
all animations.
It checks all the
have to be
boxes.
That's what I'm trying to like.
Do you consider
Like there's animations, but there's anime. It's
Yeah.
kind of like
do
a.
you cons- do you-
I don't know. It's a different like. I don't know. It's like.
do y'all
It's
consider
like
Avatar to be a
which one?
James
the
Cameron's
cartoon.
Avatar? No, I do not.
The cartoon?
Yeah,
I do not
James
consider
Cameron's
James
Avatar.
Cameron's.
But it's all CG. It's all animated.
which one are you talking about?
I was talking
So
about.
basically, Titanic is not an anime, is what I'm trying to say.
What?
I will argue against this, but I'll agree for now.
Okay.
So,
Dude, I was thinking about this the other day. Back to Titanic.
Yeah.
There needs to be more movies where like people are trying to avoid water, because that's terrifying.
It is a terrifying.
Dude, like the end of the
Just
the
watch
last
Jaws.
20 however many minutes of Titanic where like things are flooding, that's like it's crazy, and like more more movies should depict that.
Do you know
kind
what
of
movie
things.
I watched last night that
What's
had that? 2012.
oh yeah, didn't that like a giant
That movie
flood?
is so bad, y'all.
Wasn't that
It's
when like the
so
world was ending?
cheesy. Yeah, but like it's the world ending. It's hilarious to look back on. Like
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't it because like the whole like pagan calendar? or
yeah,
whatever
that was my 13th
Holy
birthday.
fuck! I forgot
it was-
about the whole
it was-
2012
Mine.
thing.
It wasn't
Mayan,
Mayan, yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Mayan.
So the world was ending. So in 2009, they were like, "Whoa, we can make a movie about this," and they did. And the ending scene is them like nets up in water, trying to like not drown, and it's very stressful.
Oh wow.
It was a good climax. There's a lot of good action scenes, but then like in between those action scenes, they're just kind of like, the world is ending, and then they go to the next action scene.
Climax.
Let's go infernal climax. Bayo's final smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Sit
I'm still waiting for them to announce a release date for Cyberpunk.
I'm still waiting for them to announce a release date for Animal Crossing for the Switch,
I
because
know,
that
right?
will make me buy a Switch, guaranteed.
I mean, I'm surprised that they haven't ported it over.
Guaranteed.
Just do
Oh,
it.
speaking of just Switch and Nintendo, didn't the CEO or someone from the American side step down?
Oh, Jeff Bezos did get divorced, yeah.
Nintendo of America.
What?
Nintendo.
Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, did get divorced. That's correct.
Nintendo of America president Reggie Fils-Aimé did retire the other day.
Oh, also.
What does that mean for the American?
I mean,
The new guy, he was the head of marketing. His name is Doug Bowser, which is hilarious.
Wow.
Bowser is officially taken over.
like what does he do?
Okay, so basically, from what I understand, it's kind of secrety, but like he's the main guy. He's basically supposed to be the face of the company here. So like, let's say these dudes in Japan are like, hey, we're delaying this. You need to make this like. He needs to put on a face and be like, "Whoa, y'all, we're delaying this video game, and do it in a cool way that makes us."
He's the middleman.
The relatable American dude.
Yeah, okay. Reggie was perfect for that because he was just this very tall, like
weirdo,
deep voiced man who said he would kick people's ass and smash. It was great.
Oh man, but Xbox.
Oh yeah, Xbox reportedly. According to rumors, Xbox Game Pass is heading to the Switch.
And live.
And live
stuff.
Which is
so, does that mean Xbox games are coming to the Switch then?
Possibly.
It's possible.
It's crazy. No, dude, we're reaching a whole new... Like, the video games are gonna change pretty soon, man.
Sooner or later, I won't need the Xbox One.
It's gonna be wild, man.
Let's use the Switch. It's so much easier to use.
Can I play Halo 1 on my Switch, please?
Yeah.
Halo 4?
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
I mean, Doom's already on Switch. Can't get any weirder than that. For shooters.
Yeah. Bro, give Bayonetta 3 a release date. That's a good game.
I'll say what?
Bayonetta. That's
Bayonetta.
a really good series. Yeah. I finally played them lately. Such a good series.
I was thinking Beowulf.
Yeah, I just heard Bayo.
Bay.
Bay. Yo, beater.
Oh god. I love
some reference.
Yeah, it is. It's a really bad meme.
James, do you have any games you're waiting on for someone to announce wise?
Cyberpunk looks good.
It does.
I'm not usually into like single player games that much.
Mm-hmm. CD Projekt Red has done so far what I've known. They did The Witcher.
The one game I know of them is pretty good.
So, but I mean,
what else have they? They've done the Witcher series?
Yeah.
Have they done anything else like super?
Did they do? No.
They've done something, but I don't remember what it was.
They've done games.
Well, yes.
We made video games.
But
they did company.
Oh, they also made The Witcher 2 and 3.
No way.
Whoa!
I thought what it was.
I thought somebody else did too.
No, that was them. Actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I thought EA had that one.
No. It was all them all the way. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, The Witcher 3 was especially. That was a good game.
That was.
Yeah.
Is this like ironic? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, they did.
It's like half.
According to this, they did Saints Row 2.
No, they didn't. That's just the thing that shows up on Google.
Look at Wikipedia.
Like, when you search
that's not true at all.
when you search up anything, it's like the first few answers will be right, and it'll just start showing you other
Random video games. Yeah.
Gee, I didn't know
of the same genre.
I didn't know they made Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Oh gee.
Witcher 2, Witcher 3, The Witcher Adventure Game, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales, Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales, and Gwent.
Those are almost all of those are Witchers.
Which is all Witcher. Yeah. Gwent
game, wasn't it?
Gwent was
The Witcher.
Witcher's card game.
Right.
Okay, so have they made anything that isn't Witcher?
Cyberpunk.
And watch this somehow just gonna be like, yeah, Gerald's some here somewhere.
Dude, wouldn't that be a great like twist if this was all like a Witcher spinoff? Like,
no, don't do that to me.
Like Witcher in the future.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. I would love that. Wait, what's that? Promised Land.
Probably part of Cyber.
That was like a video game.
Art Festival.
Oh, that's cool.
It is
Kinda.
Kinda.
Have you guys seen Installation?
There he is.
Look at that face. What a beautiful, beautiful man.
Konami Fujioka.
Oh, you tried.
I think I got the first name right. I can pronounce that one. No, I can't.
Piff
Edwards.
Piff Edwards.
Dude,
My God.
Piff Edwards.
Thomas.
Okay.
Oh no.
Try to pronounce that one, Tanner.
Blas.
I've never seen an L that looks.
Bajesh?
Augustinek.
Bajev Agustinek. Probably.
Thomas.
What even like dialect
Probably
is that?
Russian.
Thomas.
Czechoslovakian.
Jamuziat.
That's probably some kind of East African.
At what point are we bad?
Not
Are we
used to that,
are we
but-
not just bad at accents and actually racist? That's what I want to know.
Pretty close.
So have you guys seen Installation? Is it 01?
No.
What?
It's a fan-made game that's basically a Halo game, but it's like the old Halos.
Re-haloed.
Yeah.
0-1.
I think it's 0-1.
I feel like I've heard of it, but it doesn't ring any bells.
I love the picture. It's literally just.
Is that Master Chef?
Is that
looks
literally?
cool.
Oh, so it's literally meant to look like Halo.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like Halo 2 and 3, but on a new engine with newer stuff, sort of.
Interesting. You can. Oh wow. It's like super customizable.
Yeah, it's fan made, and so like there's a lot of stuff that people are like. I've wanted this forever. I grew up on Halo. Let me make a game.
This podcast is really divergent to something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is at this point.
Which Halo game was the best Halo?
Reach.
Reach.
Reach,
Correct.
probably, at least for multiplayer. For
Yeah.
me. 3.
I had
still
the most
have-
fun in Reach, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
With-
like the
we-
story in Reach too.
I think 3 was really good.
I think
Yeah,
But we definitely like. I know that like we played a lot of Halo Reach.
3 was my
Forge.
favorite story-wise.
I probably played
Yeah.
my
most
favorite
of
campaign.
3.
But,
Yeah.
but
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 the most.
I like Reach's story because of the whole how it's not like focus on one. It's a whole new like set of story about a different person in a different squad.
Weren't there like no scarabs in Reach? The big.
I know there were
Were there? Because I remember in 3 you like.
because
you went
Reach
and
was
fucked
before
up.
because Reach was before the whole Arbiter Master Chief alliance.
Yeah.
So
Yo, my dudes, what about ODST?
I never got. I don't think I ever finished that one, but I
swear,
did like
I
that
didn't
one.
finish ODST because.
never
Dude, I finished ODST,
I
never
I
finished-
like
but
I like the concept.
but it was just fine.
I never
It was
played
worth
it.
playing. It was worth playing
Yeah.
for sure. But
I never
Yeah.
finished ODST because I legit like could not get past one of the first levels. I got like lost or something.
Yeah.
I got so mad and like I was just like I'm done. I'm not gonna play this game.
that's actually exactly what happened to me. And then I finally got past that part. And then after that, it's like cool. It's fun. but like that game was definitely more maze-like than any other Halo
Yeah.
game.
They
Like
were-
most
yeah,
other
I mean-
Halo games, kind of like lead you along a path,
yeah.
a well
Just have an
disguised
idea where to
path.
go, yeah.
But like that one almost had more free. It wasn't a free world at all, but like it felt more like one than the other games.
What do y'all feel about Halo Infinite?
I mean, we don't know much about
Yeah.
it, but I'm gonna buy
That's the
it.
new one that's gonna release.
Yeah. Isn't that going to be like?
I haven't heard much on it.
No one knows for sure. There's just a bunch of speculation.
It's just. It's like, I don't know.
It looks fucking like at least.
My one annoyance with the new games was how they killed off Cortana and then made her the enemy, and it's like, I loved Cortana.
Yeah, I mean, they just have to
It was
have
like-
story. I'm not a fan of the story anymore.
I know, but I
Yeah,
mean,
ever since Bungie lost, like, is
Yeah.
no longer developing it.
Yeah.
Halo.
Oh.
You don't play Halo for the story.
Halo
anymore.
5, I could go through the story without trying to do a speed run in like 2 hours.
343
Yeah.
Industries is literally a company that Microsoft made to be like, you take care of Halo for us.
I have a
So what was that?
slight callback to our last hypothetical, and this will be a lot easier to answer, I presume. If you could fuck one character from a video game, any character,
Ooh, that's a hard.
You sound so proud of your question.
what would it be?
Ooh, that's a real
Well,
hard
would you
one.
like to start?
Laura Croft.
Laura Croft.
That's a good one.
The old graphics Laura Croft.
Yeah, the triangle boob Laura Croft. Yeah.
That would hurt. Daisy, next question. Daisy over Peach every day. She has like a personality, and that's cool.
Fucking Samus.
Fuck, that's a better answer.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a woman who bench pressed me.
But only in her suit.
Yeah. She seems pretty ripped. She's got like bird.
I mean, like, no, you only fuck her in her suit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Wait, no. So you're wearing a suit, or
Yes, yeah.
The
You're both wearing
the
suits.
Diddle-on suit.
It's like
Oh, I got one.
they're both squeezed in there?
Cass from Fallout New Vegas.
Kazooie. from Banjo-Kazooie.
Thrilling commentary, yo. Alec.
Yeah.
I don't really know, honestly.
Think of one.
Anything that has a hole.
Thanks, James.
You're welcome.
So much confidence.
Just pick any character, man.
What?
I'm looking at the games you have to
Yeah.
make you pick one.
I don't know any characters in that game, Alec. Do you scroll
Left 4
down?
Dead.
What?
Left 4
One
Dead.
of the zombies.
Zoe.
There you go.
That's the only female character there is.
Not in Left 4
How
Dead
about a
2.
Borderlands character?
Rochelle. Okay, I'll narrow it down for you. Between Rochelle and Zoe.
Zoe.
This was a setup. You're racist.
Oh! Damn it! Either way, I was
Ladies
racist.
and gentlemen,
Hook, line, and sinker, baby.
This was a trap.
You're out! Rochelle's just annoying.
I need a baseball umpire in like my everyday life.
You're out!
You're out. Strike 3.
Every time you get you get your test back and it's a fail, you're out! No! Strike 1!
Your apartment is the dugout.
So we've been going for 2 hours. I
Good
just wanted to-
lord.
have we? Well, does that include the 30-minute break?
No.
No.
I cut out those 30 minutes.
Jeez.
I mean,
So
I
basic-
stopped recording. I didn't cut it out.
Right,
I
yeah,
stopped
yeah.
recording.
The recording's 2 hours.
I wonder,
long, is what I'm
like-
saying.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, we've been going on in a tangent about nothing for an hour.
Are we doing?
There have been a few like golden nuggets in here.
There have.
There have been a lot of like.
It's the great like tomatoes on the shit sandwich.
But that's the ESM.
I don't like tomatoes.
guarantee.
Pineapples on a
And
pineapple
that's fine.
pizza.
Some people don't like
The
tomatoes.
and then it's just a shit sandwich.
That's my life.
One big old shit sandwich.
Yup.
I feel like this has been like one of the funnest podcasts to make. I feel like we've had
Pretty chill.
more fun. I'm not having fun anymore.
I take it back. This isn't fun anymore.
This is like the worst experience.
Hey, Tanner.
What's up?
Would you fuck a duck?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite podcast meme
Would you fuck a duck?
that we've had so far? That's Taylor's?
It's probably
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
the same one for me.
That's a good one.
either that or backwards laughing Tanner.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. That's mine. That was mine.
You enthusiastically streaming Sweet Life on Dick. Riddle Man, can you think of any?
Riddle me this.
I don't know. I think
Oh, I'm sorry.
I still really like enjoy the intro. To be honest, the musical intro.
If I can add to my answer, the AC being a character is one.
Oh yeah, the AC
Oh yeah.
as a recurring character.
Yeah, and the machete.
Oh, the machete. Yeah.
Alec.
What?
What's your favorite podcast meme?
The table knock.
That was really only prevalent. Actually, I've done a few knots today. I've gone back on my knocking ways.
Yeah, there have been more knocks in this podcast than most.
But they're not as bad because it's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We slightly remembered.
Episode 1, if somebody like hit the table a little bit, it was like.
Yeah.
It was like hitting a gong.
Yeah.
And it was like a metal table too, wasn't it? I think that we had. It was partly metal at least.
You
It's
probably
also
know.
hot in
It
there.
was at your place.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if we used that table or if somebody brought one.
That's a long ass.
Yeah, it was always like really hollow, like fucking.
What now, Tanner?
That video game you have there is a long ass name.
Cyber Dimension and
So
Neptunia
nice.
4 Goddesses Online.
Yep.
Oh, of course, it's Cyber Redemption Neptunia 4 Goddesses Online.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
As opposed to the
I
offline.
forgot.
Yeah, according to the offline version, Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 1.
Holy shit.
That's a very long name.
Japan.
And that's only the first game.
I gotta say my favorite meme so far is actually one that comes from this episode.
Meine Damen, hierher.
It's this one.
Meine Damen, hierher.
What does that even mean? Did he say Führer at the end?
He said, "Meine Damen hierher."
What does that mean?
It means, "My ladies, this way."
What? What?
Kommen Sie hier.
It was better when it was a mystery. When it was just random.
You're a magician.
That's actually not my favorite meme. My favorite meme is that beginning of the podcast episode with Ben, where he was like gurgling water or something.
Oh, yeah.
And
That was
then-
what I was there for, yeah.
And we clipped it to where he's like,
No, he's like he does it like in danger.
he's like,
Oh my god!
I almost choked on. He was like, I almost choked on my cum.
God, that was a good start.
That was an edit, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it was a very.
we made
It was
it
like
we-
intentionally poorly.
Yeah,
edited.
we made him say "come" at one point, and we're just like, and then we're just gonna edit this.
Honestly, that whole blooper reel on one of those
Oh my
episodes.
god, yeah.
that
I think
was-
it's like the third
That was
one.
like a gold mine, dude. I don't know what we were smoking that day.
It's like the very end of it was a perfect blooper reel.
We
I
were
was-
smoking all of it.
I was
Tanner.
smoking love.
It's spoken poetry by Tanner Howard.
Well,
Wow.
we should probably get towards a wrapping up.
We should probably. Oh my god.
What was where were we at last? Or is this going in?
I don't know.
Reminiscing about old podcasts? We'll see.
We're old men now.
Now that we're men.
Back in the good old days of
What were we talking about? What was
I don't
Halo
even-
the last topic?
Halo, I guess. If that even makes
The
sense.
last topic was video game. What video game character you would hunt?
Right.
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Speaking of fucking, this episode's fucking over.
I really like the Lion King one. That's been my favorite. Just
Hi.
like, hello.
What? No. It's an above ground addict.
Tanner.
Huh? Don't fuck myself.
That's been my favorite. That's been my favorite.